Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon. And in today's video, we're going to be doing a video talking about the brand new sneak peek for episode 4 that releases tomorrow, and go through some Q&A comments. Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon. And in today's video, we're going to be doing what is our last video before the Daryl Dixon series. Of course, episode 4 airs tomorrow on AMC+. We're going to be getting the 4th episode of the Daryl Dixon series premiering at like 3 a.m. on, Sunday morning. So, yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Very excited for it. Episode 4, getting very excited for it. As I've said before, I think this looks like it's going to be probably the best episode so far. So, very much looking forward to it. But let's go through some of your Q&A comments and questions that you guys did leave over the last one. So I figured we'd do one more Q&A, go through some comments, some questions, and most importantly, go over the new sneak peek that released. So I'll put the link down in the description below so you guys can go ahead and check out the sneak peek for the 4th episode of Daryl Dixon, which basically contains, and again, it's not too much, but it's basically the one gentleman that we saw last episode, the one old man that was trying to help Daryl out. Daryl runs into him, and basically he's asking him, like, where's the nun? Where's the kid? Stuff like that. And Daryl's like, I'm kind of looking for them, that type of stuff. And he says that he may know exactly where they went, so he tries to help him out. But then they hear a vehicle coming, and they have to hide. The guy has to ditch his bike. They hide, and then what I'm assuming is some of Codon's men, I believe that's who these people are, they basically take the bike, and they take some of the pigeons that are inside, right? And he kind of freaks out. He gets in front of the vehicle, and he's like, no, please don't, this type of stuff. And we kind of get a bit of a confrontation there, and then the sneak peek cuts off, right? So are they going to kill the old man? Probably. Yeah, they're probably going to kill him. But, Daryl tried. Daryl tried to save him, and I thought it was a really cool clip, right? So let's get into some of your Q&A comments now for this episode of Daryl Dixon and get some of your final thoughts. First one for today comes from John, who says that, Dan, do you think Fear the Walking Dead writers will ever acknowledge some of the disappeared characters? I'm talking the kids from season 5, I'm talking Sarah, Wendell, the bounty hunter, and so many others. Do you think Fear will answer any of that? No, and no. I'm gonna make it pretty simple. Fear the Walking Dead has a tendency to get rid of characters all the time, and according to what I've heard from Mo Collins, apparently she has confirmed that she was not asked to come back for Fear Season 8. Now, the Wendell actor, I really haven't heard anything about, but I know Mo Collins for damn sure is not going to be in this, which means that, yes, Sarah is written off. Same with the kids. I don't think we're going to see the kids. Somebody told me that the kids apparently died in the oil fields, apparently, in 606. Apparently, off-screen, which is just, it's weird, but yeah. But yeah, no, I mean, there's so many, like Proctor John, we're never gonna know what happened to him. Walker, the actor, is gone, Like, I get it, certain ones, the actors don't want to do it, but certain ones, they just write off, And I think that's one of my biggest problems with Fear. So, no, I don't think we're ever gonna get answers on any of that. I really don't. I never, ever see us ever getting answers on some of these disappeared characters, because Fear, sometimes when they don't know what to do, they'll just write the characters off, you know what I mean? And that's ridiculous. It really is. Next one comes from Mr. Good, who says that, Dan, just figured I'd let you know that it's been reported that Dead City and Daryl Dixon are apparently going to both have, for their second seasons, 6 episodes. So, yes, I've been hearing that a lot. I'm not really sure what to make of that. I haven't heard official confirmation on that yet. So I'm not going to really, do a video on it or anything, but figured I'd acknowledge it. Yes, people have mentioned that apparently there are only 6 episodes in Dead City Season 2 and Daryl Season 2, which, to be honest, I'm good with. Call me nuts. I know some people might be disappointed because it's like, oh, it's just 6 episodes, but I think these 6 episodes has really worked in their benefit, to be honest, because, Dead City and Daryl Dixon, the quality of those shows are so good. And I think it's because of the fact that the writing is more condensed and there's not as much filler as in if you did, 16 episodes like the main show is doing, and you get these, kind of spacer episodes here and there that wouldn't really advance the plot that much, So I think this does work in their benefit. I really do. So if they want to do 6 episodes, second seasons, I don't mind, Sure, I would have liked to see 8 to 10 episodes, absolutely, but it's only because I enjoy the shows. But if that means that with just 6 episodes, the quality will remain, I'm good with it, to be honest. I really, really am. I'm good with it, especially because we're getting countless spin-offs, so it's not like we can linger on one show at a time for like 10 weeks when there's only 50-some weeks in the year, 52 weeks in a year. we can't always do that. So I can understand. Absolutely. I can understand why it's 6 episodes. And to be honest, yeah, I'm good with it. If that is confirmed, I think that's a good idea. Next one comes from Zoom Blue, who says that, Dan, what about the scientists that we see in the Daryl Dixon series? Do you think they may potentially be rivals with the CRM? Yes, that is definitely something we could see. Maybe there is a group of people that could actually maybe, like, Jeanette's group, that are trying to do things better than the CRM, and there could be a rivalry. That idea I actually really like, because at first I was like, okay, maybe they're partnered with CRM, and, obviously that's still a possibility. But rivals with the CRM, that would be really interesting. Like the French versus the English or something, if they want to pull that kind of card. That would be pretty interesting. I didn't think of that. I really didn't think of that. That would actually be really, really cool if they went that route. And the last one comes from Alex, who says that, Dan, do you think that maybe the scene with Charlie being held at gunpoint by Troy is actually a flashback to 7 years ago before? And that is why Charlie looks so normal and healthy, and it's the same actress and all that. And maybe this is when Troy first discovered Alicia, or at least around the time that he got the hand. And do you think it's a flashback? So, no, I don't. I really don't. I think it's just Fear being stupid. I really do. I just think that Fear is just like, we need another character. Okay, Charlie. Yep, she survived the infection and the sickness of season 7. I do. I really do think they just brought her back. She was slowly dying, and now she's not. That shows you what 7 years can do to you. I mean, here's why I don't think it's a flashback either, is because Troy's outfit looks the exact same. And here's the thing about it too, is that, with Fear, I mean, we literally have the logic that Daniel was losing his memory, and then in season 8, all of a sudden, 7 years later, he's drinking some random drink, and he's like, it's good for the mental focus, and he just remembers all of a sudden, like, come on, man. Like, where's the logic in this show? It's gone, man. It's logic. Like, you could have some guy that has memory loss or whatever, and then 7 years later, he drinks some drink and he's totally fine. You can have a dude that gets hit in the head by a hammer twice and drowns in an exploding dam and come back, I mean, this show is not realistic at all. If you think that Fear the Walking Dead is realistic, then you're watching the wrong show, because for years, it has not been realistic, And here's the thing about it. It used to be realistic a few seasons ago. I'm not sure why they friggin' went so nuts with it. But here's the thing about it too, right? I am not upset that Fear the Walking Dead is unrealistic, because the show is so dumb at times that it's like, who gives a frig? But this is when it does piss me off, is that when it's in the universe canon of a realistic show like The Walking Dead, and people can come back to life like this and survive sicknesses and survive hits to the head and all this stuff, like, that's when I have a problem with it. I'm like, man, you're connected to one of the most amazing zombie stories, the original Walking Dead, that ever existed. I would argue the best zombie story ever told, you know what I mean? And then you tie Fear the Walking Dead's logic in with that same show. It just, oh man, it really sucks to have those shows connected at times like this. With the realism that Fear has, oh man, it's rough. But anyway, those are your Q&A comments for today. Great comments, guys. Great discussion points. Of course, leave some more. Maybe, leave some more after episode 4 of Daryl Dixon airs, because obviously we're not going to do another one beforehand. It airs, tomorrow. But we will definitely do a Daryl Dixon Q&A after episode 4 leading into episode 5. Thank you all for your participation. And of course, if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed this video, make sure to click the subscribe button so you don't miss any of the videos for the Walking Dead universe. Make sure to follow me on Dan's The Walking Dead Reviews on Instagram, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys very soon for more videos of the Walking Dead universe. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.